Hi everyone! For today's video, I wanted to talk about print series that I initially disliked and now have slowly come to love. For this video, we're going to be focusing on the Angelic pretty pieces because they've had a lot of hits and misses over the years. Of course, as styles change, my taste also changed, and things that I didn't like before, I now like. And things I used to like, I may dislike now. So I'm going to showcase 7 prints for this video. And for the first one, we're going to start off with the dress I'm currently wearing, and that is Chocolate Rosette. The Chocolate Rosette series was initially released in 2012, and then it has been subsequently re-released throughout the years with special sets sprinkled throughout the years. So I initially wasn't a fan of this print because I thought it wasn't sweet enough. As you know, Angelic Pretty is known for their sweet prints, and I thought the chocolate theme for this felt a little too mature for me at the time, and I felt like I wouldn't wear it very well. Plus the polka dots in the dress itself sort of pulled me away from the prints. So initially I wasn't a fan, even when they re-released it every few years after that. However, my dislike changed to like during the pandemic. During the initial bits, I spent a lot of time just perusing the library and trying to re-establish myself in a more mature style now that I am older. And Chocolate Rosette was one of the first few pieces that popped up, and I thought, maybe I'll give it a try. And now that I have tried it on and have coordinated in several ways, I've come to really love and appreciate this dress. For one, it is a full cotton piece, so that makes it very sturdy and heavy and warm for the winter months. I've also come to really appreciate the knife pleating design on the hem as well as the bodice. Plus now I really enjoy food, so having the high-waisted cut means that I can enjoy a lot more food without literally busting through a dress. So now there are a lot of reasons to really enjoy and appreciate this dress compared to my dislike before. I'm definitely in love with this print now, and I think I might have to add another colorway into my wardrobe in the future. The second series that I want to talk about, I think that is quite popular, is Misty Skye. Misty Skye was initially released in 2012 and has been re-released several times throughout the years. And there's also a gradient series that looks absolutely dreamy and I think works wonderfully with the Misty Skye. When the series initially came out, I personally wasn't a very big fan because I thought the clouds would look too pixelated, especially on chiffon fabric, and the cuts weren't as flattering, and that the dress itself was too short for myself to wear. However, I have now seen a lot of photos of people wearing Misty Skye, and now I can appreciate that, for one, it can be a very casual piece, and I really appreciate it for that. It's a dress that I feel like a lot of Litas can pop on really easily and still look well put together with little coordination for a quick coordinate. As I said before, I've really come to appreciate the high-waisted cuts and the casual feel of it. So my mind has changed on Misty Skye, surprisingly. It may be simple, but it is a solid series that I should really consider and not pass through the first time I see it. Third series I want to talk about is the Be My Valentine series that was released in 2019, and it had a re-release the same year, just a few weeks after, because the initial bits sold out so fast. I'm personally not a very big fan of specific holiday prints. However, as somebody who has a ton of Christmas prints now, I can safely say that my thoughts on holiday themed prints have changed. Now I have become a very big fan of Be My Valentine series. It is an adorable series that features cute birds and bright fun motifs and colors, and I'm really quite surprised at how my mind can quickly change over such prints. Alright, so the fourth series I want to mention is the Girly Leopard series. If you weren't aware, I have Baby the Starshine Bright's Salon de Thé Minette Leopard Wrap Bodice JSK. I got this dress in 2020 and it literally opened my world to all the leopard print items and made me add Girly Leopard into my wish list. So Girly Leopard as a series itself was released in 2018, and it features, as you can guess it, it's a leopard print series with a ton of girly things on it, such as lipstick, high heels, roses, and this was a winter release, so they have really fun, cute jeweled collar, and I believe the JSK has a overlay on top that really adds texture to the series. I really come to appreciate all the leopard print items, and I think it is quite adorable, and I can only thank Baby the Starshine Bright for my newfound love for leopard print items. So hopefully one of these days I will find a Girly Leopard JSK and add it to my wardrobe, because the leopard love doesn't stop at just one dress. The fifth series I'm going to talk about is the lovely Snow Fantasy series. This is a winter themed print series, and it was released in 2017. I thought the series was kind of meh. The cuts weren't really that inspiring and everything just seemed basic, while the illustrations were really cute and very angelic pretty, but compared to all the other things that they had released during the year, it didn't really have that spark of extreme artistry in terms of cut and print theme. However, since I've done my video on Angelic Pretty's holiday prints from the early years to modern years, and staring at the stock photos of the series, I have come to really appreciate the print itself. And then recently for International Lolita Day that just passed, one of the community members was wearing the series and I was able to look at the details up close. My gosh, this series has really grown on me. I thought it was just a generic cute winter print, but there is so much detail that has gone into this series that I initially did not catch during the initial release. So I'm really thankful for that community member for wearing this dress. The sixth series I want to talk about is Ribbon Berry Bunny. This was released in 2017 and there has been re-releases of this series. This was Angelic Pretty's spring summer release and it features a lot of ribbons, bunnies, as well as gingham. And it was a full series that was released for this with an OP, JSK, socks, and everything. However, when it was initially released, I thought the print was really busy, especially with that gingham background. And I've always been more partial to cat prints than rabbit prints, but I have seen a lot more coordinates of this now and I feel like it is a little bit of an underrated Angelic Pretty print, especially in the yellow colorway. I've really come to appreciate the busyness in this print, and it looks like such a fun print with a lot of details in it that you can pull from to create your coordinate with. So there is a newfound love for Ribbon Berry Bunny, and I hope to see a lot more coordinates with this series. Okay, so the last series I want to talk about is Dreamy Baby Room. Now I know everybody has their thoughts on this series. I know I did when it first released in 2015. It's very stereotypical of Angelic Pretty with the pastels and the themes with baby items, and I know that this series is a hit or miss with a lot of people, and for me it was a miss because I was not interested in having a dress with baby items on it. However, since the 2022 made to order has been shipped and people have been receiving their pieces, I can really see the appeal of Dreamy Baby Room. The color palette that Angelic Pretty uses for each of the colorways I think suits themes really well, and the cuts for it, once again, also really suit the theme really well. It feels like a quintessential Angelic Pretty piece from the early years that just feels very nostalgic to me, and even though I didn't like it back then, I really do love and appreciate that style now. Maybe my glasses are just rose tinged due to the nostalgia factor, but this print has really grown on me and I really appreciate seeing the new made to orders on all the current Lolitas. Alright, so that was 7 Angelic Pretty prints that I used to dislike, but now I like. Let me know if there was an Angelic Pretty series that you used to dislike but now really love and adore. I'd love to hear all about it in the comment section below. I'm probably going to do a Baby the Star Shine Bright and Alice and the Pirates version of this video because Baby the Star Shine Bright and Alice and the Pirates also has a lot of hits and misses for me. Thank you so much for watching today's video and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!